Massive protests in tribal-dominated Churachandpur in Manipur after the horrific video showing two women being paraded naked and sexually assaulted by a mob of men went viral. 2 months after the incident happened, 4 people arrested. Chief Minister Biren Singh says capital punishment for the accused will be sought if possible. If the government doesn't act, we will. That's the warning from the Supreme Court in strong comments on the deeply disturbing Manipur incident. The Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, calls the incident unacceptable and a gross constitutional abuse. Prime Minister Narendra Modi breaks his silence on Manipur, speaks on the violence for the first time since it broke out in May after the video of women being paraded naked emerged. Prime Minister says the incident has shamed the country and the guilty won't be spared. The Congress demands a discussion in the Parliament as the monsoon session began. Both houses adjourned amid ruckus on day 1 of the session. Rape and murder convict Dera Sacha Sauda chief Gurmeet Ram Rahim gets parole again for the 7th time in 2.5 years, serving a 20-year term for raping 2 disciples and a life sentence for a journalist's murder. Dera Sacha Sauda chief gets a 30-day parole coinciding with his birthday. Twelve people dead after a massive landslide in Maharashtra's Raigad following torrential rainfall. Intermittent rain hampers rescue operations as many fear to still be trapped. Rescue work to continue on Friday. A 24-year-old man dies of electrocution while running on a treadmill at a gym in North Delhi's Rohini area. The police arrest the gym manager. Case under sections relating to culpable homicide not amounting to murder and negligent conduct registered. Hello and welcome to NDTV 24/7. I'm Priyanshi Sharma and our focus remains on the Manipur horror. There is massive outrage across the country and specifically in Manipur after the video of two tribal women being paraded naked emerged on Wednesday evening. There were protests in tribal-dominated Churachandpur after the video of a mob of men stripping 2 women and touching their genitals on camera went viral. It's also being said that allegedly the 2 women were also gang raped after this. What's also shocking is that the video was from the 4th of May when violence in the state first broke out. But the incident only came to light now. And 4 arrests have been made 77 days later, only after the video of the incident went viral. But even now, there are questions that still remain.
A massive protest in Manipur's tribal-dominated Churachandpur district, a day after a viral video captured the horror of the state's ethnic clashes that began in May in graphic detail. The video, shot on May 4, the day that saw the worst violence across many parts of Manipur, shows 2 tribal women stripped, paraded and sexually assaulted by a mob of men. At least one of the women was also gang raped by the same mob later, the police FIR in the case says. After immense anger and outrage across the country, the Manipur police said they had arrested this 32-year-old man who is seen in the video groping and assaulting one of the women. By late evening, the Manipur police said they had arrested 3 others, taking the total number of those arrested to 4.
At this point, really, the focus of the protest rally is also the shocking visuals that have emanated from Manipur, where you have seen, a woman was sexually assaulted and paraded naked. And that perhaps has led to a lot of outrage, leading people to come out on the streets of Churachandpur.
I implore the entire nation and to the world to condemn this atrocity.
Indeed, it was blood curdling. It is beyond words to describe what it was. You cannot expect a human to be treated like that. Okay, this is shredding a woman of all her modesty.
According to the FIR copy accessed by NDTV, the women in the video were part of a larger group of villagers who had fled to a forest to escape the unfolding violence on May 4. The FIR says the group found a police party who assured them of safety, but just moments later, a mob of about 800 to 1,000 men confronted the cops and took away the women and others from the custody of the police just 2 kilometers from the nearest police station. It is not clear what the police did to retaliate or if they did anything at all. The FIR in the case says a 19-year-old man, the brother of one of the women seen in the video, was murdered by the mob when he tried to save her. The FIR says one of the 2 women seen in the video was also gang raped. The incident has been condemned by civil society groups across ethnic divides.
The video seems to be an action which was committed some 70-75 days ago. And how did it come up suddenly is also a big question, and we are also trying to find out. We also came across many reports, many videos, many photos of many innocent people being tortured brutally, manhandled, killed.
A viral video from Manipur has shown how women have been subjected to violence during the ethnic conflict in the state.
The video also raises many questions on law and order in Manipur that the state government needs to answer soonest. With Saurabh Gupta, G.D. Shankar and B.M. Sanju in Imphal and Ratnadeep Chaudhary in Guwahati, Bureau Report, NDTV.
The Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh, who's facing demands of resignation from the opposition and several locals as well, has assured of strict action, and he has said that capital punishment for the culprits will be sought too, if possible. Listen in.
After seeing the viral video, all the legislature of the ruling BJP and the groups took a decision to condemn the heinous crime, and also we term it was a crime against humanity, and the state government will give possible all effort to get punish the culprit, the element at the highest punishment up to the capital punishment. We will make all effort to get to them. And I, on behalf of the legislature party and the people of the state, want to appeal to the people of the state that we should make this event as the last against the women, sisters and elders. We should respect the women, we should respect our sisters, our mothers, we should respect our elders.
Along with the government, as the Manipur police is also facing several questions over why the arrests have been made only 2 months after the incident happened and why multiple people involved in the incident are still roaming free. The Manipur governor met the Director General of Police to review the situation. Here's what she said after the meeting.
मैंने आज DGP को भी बुलाया था, पूरी बात को संज्ञान में लिया और मैंने कहा कि जितनी जल्दी हो सके उन सारे आरोपी जिन्होंने इस तरह का दुष्कर्म किया है उनको गिरफ्तार करें और कड़ी से कड़ी कार्रवाई करें। और जिस थाने में 4 मई की जब ये घटना हुई थी और 18 को जब रिपोर्ट हुई थी तो अभी तक पुलिस के द्वारा क्यों नहीं उसकी जांच करके और वैसे आरोपियों को गिरफ्तार किया गया, और ये बहुत ही दुखद है। और मैंने निर्देश दिया है डीजीपी को कि पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट से भी उन अधिकारियों को भी नोटिस जारी करें, पूछे अगर दोषी है तो उनके ऊपर सख्त कार्रवाई करें।
As the incident has disturbed the entire country, the Supreme Court of India warned that if the government doesn't take action, the top court will step in, calling the incident a gross constitutional violation. Prime Minister Narendra Modi too broke his silence on Manipur and said that the incident has shamed the country. But the opposition demanded more than that, calling for a discussion in the House as the monsoon session began.
If the government does not act, we will take action. Strong words from the Supreme Court of India that took up the Manipur case on its own this morning, condemning what it called the deeply disturbing video of two tribal women paraded naked in Manipur and saying the visual showed gross constitutional failure. After refusing to intervene in the ongoing violence that is taking place in the northeast state of Manipur, the Chief Justice of India today, suo motu, took cognizance of the deeply disturbing visuals, as he said, coming from Manipur and made it clear that it is unacceptable and that they will take action using harsh, strong words against the center and the state, saying that this is a gross constitutional failure against constitutional democracy. Women being used for violence is unacceptable in a communal strife. The Chief Justice of India asked the Solicitor General to convey and come back to the court. The Solicitor General, on his part, agreed with the Supreme Court and said that in the next hearing he will revert with all that has been done by the state and the central government.
अपने स्थान पर चले जाइए, दोनों सदनों में चर्चा करने के लिए तैयार है.
A ruckus over the Manipur situation on day one of Parliament's monsoon session amid strong reactions from both Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Manipur Chief Minister Biren Singh over the incident. Speaking before the Parliament session started, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi said his heart was filled with anguish and anger over the horrific video.
मैं देशवासियों को विश्वास दिलाना चाहता हूं, किसी भी गुनहगार को बख्शा नहीं जाएगा. कानून अपनी पूरी शक्ति से, पूरी सख्ती से एक के बाद एक कदम उठाएगा. मणिपुर की इन बेटियों के साथ जो हुआ है, इसको कभी माफ नहीं किया जा सकता है.
Manipur's Chief Minister, who has been criticized for his handling of the ethnic conflict in the state, called the video a crime against humanity.
The state government will make effort to get the culprit the maximum punishment like capital punishment.
The opposition said it was not satisfied with the response of the Prime Minister or the Manipur Chief Minister.
Manipur is burning and the women are raped and naked, paraded, everything. And Prime Minister is keeping quiet. He is giving a statement outside.
Over 120 people have died in the ethnic violence in Manipur and thousands have been internally displaced and are now living in relief camps. For now, justice seems to elude survivors of the Manipur horror. With Bureau Input, Sunil Prabhu, NDTV.
Now, while the government is assuring action against the culprits in the Manipur horror, rape and murder convict Gurmeet Ram Rahim walked out of jail on the same day, getting parole once again. Shockingly, this is the 7th parole that the Dera Sacha Sauda chief has been granted just in a matter of 2.5 years. This time, he has been granted a 30-day parole, which coincides with his birthday in August. Ram Rahim walked out of the jail in Haryana's Rohtak, where he has been serving a 20-year jail term for raping 2 of his own disciples. He is also serving a life sentence, for murdering a journalist. Moving on to the other big story, 12 people were killed after a massive landslide at a village in Maharashtra's Raigad district. This happened on Wednesday night, and the landslide happened after torrential rain in the region. While many are still feared to be trapped, rainfall has further interrupted the rescue operations.
At least 12 dead and many injured after this massive landslide in Maharashtra's Raigad district, triggered by heavy rain, caused a large amount of soil and rocks to fall from a hill, burying about 30 houses late last night. Irsalwadi, where the incident took place, is a remote village located on the top of a hill. For those shifted to relief camps nearby, fear and worry over untraced relatives. 35-year-old Bhumi Parde spent Wednesday night in a field downhill after sensing that things were getting worse. On returning in the morning, she saw that her village was completely buried under the landslide debris. A total of 8 people of her family are missing, including 2 of her brothers-in-law.
आपला गाव समजा गेला, काय नाही राहिला. तशी आम्ही लोक सगळी पळालो. आमची शेती होती तिकडे. आम्ही बोलत होतो का इकडे आपल्या इकडे बाजूला काही माती येणार नाही, बाजूला सगळं म्हणजे आम्ही शेती तिकडे एकदम सुलभ जागा आहे, तिकडे आम्ही बसून ना म्हणून गेलो, आम्ही पाण्यामध्येच राहिलो.
It has been raining heavily in the Raigad area for the last 2 days. The landslide occurred around 10:30 p.m. on Wednesday. Ragi Parde was pulled out safely on Thursday morning.
आमच्या कुटुंबातला सगळेच गाडून राहिले, कोणीच नाही राहिले. पक्के लोक आहेत. माझे नंदाचे घरी 7 आहेत, माझे बाजूचे घरी 7 आहेत, माझ्या आत्याचे घरी 4 असतील, माझे मामाचे घरी 5 असतील.
Agencies like the NDRF carrying out relief work say that accessing the remote village is a big challenge.
The reason why you see a lot of people trekking or going over there is because that is the only way to reach at this spot where we are present. This is the last spot where the vehicles can stop, and this is where the vehicles are. And after that, all the people, be it the rescue operators or the villagers, they have to cross this entire mountain, and on the other side of the mountain is where that village is, from where the rescue operations is going on, and that's why it is very challenging. In fact, you could see some of the people who are going over there for the rescue operations going over here. So even if they are leaving now, it will take almost 90 minutes, which is 1.5 hours, just to reach at the spot where this entire incident has happened.
मशीनरी नहीं पहुंच रही है और मैंने अभी बताया बारिश भी है और मैनुअली सब करना पड़ रहा है. ये देखा कि मैन पावर भी काफ़ी यहाँ पर मौजूद है, लेकिन ये बारिश है और हेलीकॉप्टर भी नहीं आ सकता है. मैंने अभी कहा कि केंद्रीय गृह मंत्री जी है, उन्होंने वो भी सुविधा जो है वो देने के लिए कहा है, लेकिन मौसम खराब है.
The intermittent heavy rains are hampering the relief and rescue work. It's been hours after this incident, but till now there are many about whom there hasn't been any information received, and the family members are also losing their hopes. In Raigad, with camera person Praveen Jirohit, Sohit Mishra, NDTV.
Welcome back. Sri Lankan President Ranil Wickremesinghe is in New Delhi, and this is his first visit to India after he took charge as the president exactly a year ago amid Sri Lanka's worst economic crisis, which is still ongoing. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar today, he met Ranil Wickremesinghe on Thursday, and a meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi is scheduled on Friday. Now to an inspiring story from Andhra Pradesh's Anantapur district, where a woman living in abject poverty has earned her PhD in chemistry through sheer grit. Here's her story.
From an agricultural daily wage labourer to earning a doctorate in chemistry. That is the inspiring story of 35-year-old Sake Bharati, now officially Dr. Sake Bharati.
నా లక్ష్యం ఏంటంటే ఇప్పుడు పిహెచ్డి కంప్లీట్ చేస్తున్నా కదా, దానికి దాని తగ్గట్టుగా జాబ్ ఏంటంటే ప్రొఫెసర్ పోస్టే కదా, అదే నా ఆశ.
Bharati was the eldest among 3 daughters in the family and was married off after class 12. Soon came her baby girl, now 11 years old. Life has been tough, but Bharati was determined. Her husband Siva Prasad supported her.
నన్ను పెళ్లి చేసుకున్న మా మామి నన్ను ప్రోత్సహించేవాడు. ఇట్లా పేదరికం నుండి బయటపడాలంటే ప్రతి ఒక్క ఆడపిల్ల నీలాగా అవ్వాలంటే వారికి బాగా చదువుకోవాలా, ఎదగాల అని చెప్పేవాడు మా మామ.
ఏం చదువుతా చదివినా కనుక మనకి ఏం ఫలితం లేదు అనుకుంటుంటే ఫలితం ఉంటుందో పోతుందో. మన పిహెచ్డి అనేది ఒకటి ఉంది అంటున్నారు, అది కంప్లీట్ చేద్దాం, ఉద్యోగాల కథ వస్తారా అని, లేకపోతే మన పని మనం చేసి ఇంటికాడ కూర్చొని ఉండు అంతే, మన చదివే పూర్తి చేద్దాం అసలు.
Bharati now hopes to get a job as a professor in the same college that encouraged her to pursue her dream. With inputs from Anantapur, Uma Sudhir, NDTV.